teammate, Jay Wright, also said the pressure of an elimination game, said there is nothing like it, and that is an experience with his friends that he'll just never forget. And I know, Grant, you could talk about this for hours as well.
Yes, I can. And certainly, as you saw that picture, Ashley, just a lot of Boston, and now they're running their teams, respective teams out west. But what a great experience for Will Hardy to be around all those coaching giants.
Medalist, his aunt Venus Lacey, and the whole family is a basketball family though. His dad played college basketball right here in Houston. His mom played as well. I asked Ace, I said, I mean, you have an Olympic gold medalist in your family.
Ramika McGee played at WVU. Thanks, Ashley. She coached Ace from the 2nd grade on. Mentioned Venus Lacey. She won gold. Down, teeters the baseline. Deals back to Harkless. Harkless explodes down the lane, ran into traffic with the ball deflected. Exploded. Harkless get buried by Sengun. A big hard screen. Eason pulls it in as Harkless is still shaking off the cobweb. Durant
was setting the screen on Harkless, has to make him aware that the screen is coming. That kind of miscommunication could be dangerous.
Sensabaugh works on Durant, steps back and can't.
Nice move.
Sensabaugh has 19 points in 22 minutes off the Utah bench as Love comes Conchar, a lob to Love. Love in the mismatch inside. He'll kiss it off the window.
One who's been through it all, brings a lot to the table.
Sheppard for 3.
Because of their one-on-one capabilities, it really puts the defense in an awkward situation. You double team, they will find you. And when they've done that, Houston has been able to convert.
Now the plan all along, even with Van Vliet, Sheppard to be ready to at some point step into that point guard spot. Sengun for 3, that's rebounded by Love, but
well, when you have Durant and Sengun, they have those playmaking abilities.
Yeah.
It really has been by committee, as you mentioned earlier.
Sensabaugh with another.
Sensabaugh, he can knock down that shot as he's shown.
Talked about it earlier. Sensabaugh really seemed to be finding a rhythm prior to the All-Star break. Another young player on this Utah team. Sengun inside. He knocks Sensabaugh down. Back it goes to Durant. Durant for 3. Sensabaugh tips it. Grabbed by Love. Love snaps an outlet pass to Markkanen. As Markkanen throws.
You have these types of bigs who can do so much on the floor.
3 by Sheppard is true. We took 11. Smith 6'11". Durant 6'10". Eason 6'8", and the springy Thompson is the shortest at 6'7". As
3 players at least 6'10". Of course, the Rockets, but then also the Nets. Michael Porter Jr., Noah Clowney, and Nick Claxton. So certainly pays to have size and length here in Houston.
Sheppard's no-look pass is picked off by Conchar. Love opens up for 3. Eason tracks down the suspicion that the Jazz next season is Harkless with the steal. He'll beat Sensabaugh. Picks up a steal. We approach the midway point of the 4th quarter. Eason started to say you have a feeling that the Jazz might be one of those clubs going with a huge jumbo lineup next. Those Jazz have the ball back. A Conchar 3 doesn't go. A foul is called. Russell Westbrook, Love's college teammate. And then Kevin as Love inside, tried to poke it in. Love looks to track it down. Bailey gets there. He'll send it all the way up top to Sensabaugh.
Looks like vintage Love on the offensive glass right there.
Sensabaugh fades away. His night.
As my daughters, and saw a lot of him there. And you said earlier, he's had some nights where he has really been hot and aggressive scoring from all over for the Jazz.
Teams so often can reflect the personality of their head coach as Smith works his way inside. And
the tone, even as you're struggling with the wins, is vitally important. And then I think it's the character of the guys. You know, these guys are still trying to figure out.
TV schedule tomorrow night right here on Peacock. Knicks, Cavs, Wolves, Blazers. Then over on ESPN on Wednesday, Thunder, Pistons, Celtics, Nuggets. For more on these games, go to NBA.com or visit the NBA app. Grant, that moving forward, they may be competing against each other for spots. I mean, you have Jaren Jackson, who's going to be back. Walker Kessler will be back as well. They've dealt with a number of injuries. Blaze as Bailey looks to go baseline, lost the basketball. It's tracked down by Conchar, who pokes it to Harkless. Harkless puts it up, has it blocked.
Opportunity.
Bailey gets it off in time by Rule. If there's
Year he's had, so guys trying to prove that they belong. They can be a part of the future. There's a lot of upside with this group, and who exactly is going to be a part of that remains to be seen.
George has just a load of promise, averaging 24 points a game, and this is third season.
He can balls will bounce their way at the draft lottery. They've never had a #1 overall pick. Maybe that'll change this year. We'll see.
We shall see. George and Markman really have fostered a relationship, and actually you have more.
Yeah, and I was going to say maybe their chemistry as we speak to go there again this summer. But 4 or 5 of the guys are expected to go see Finland experience another hour. So that bonding can start on the plane, you guys.
No question. Culture isn't just a word when you're talking about this Jazz
And
organization.
how they carry over onto the court. When you know each other, when you've spent time in the off season, during the season, you know, you build that trust, and you can build a, although I hope he's not recruiting him for the Finnish national team.
Holiday badgered by Harkless. There's no sport like basketball in terms of the chemistry being essential. And Shengun tries to bully his way down the lane. He puts it up and draws.
You have to respect each other.
Healthy respect.
Healthy respect, because you need each other.
Yeah.
You know, you need each other. It's a long season. You spend an incredible amount of time to get easier. It's kind of like broadcasters. You know, we respect each other. You know.
Indeed.
I think Ashley respects us.
Absolutely. guys.
There's a long pause there, Ashley.
Sorry,
We're a
I
little
put my
we're a
mic
little
down. I
worried.
had to grab it for a minute.
Collier relays, and he'll find Bailey. Back it goes to Collier. Shengun secures his 9th rebound. Night 16 points, 9 rebounds, 8 assists. The Rockets starting center. And
Jabari Smith had for his pregame meal. I suggest he eat that for every meal, because he has been a force.
Collier connects. We approach the 2-minute mark.
Shengun will try to get him another look.
Jabari's ready. There it is. Rebounded by Beer on a dead run. Ripping pass to Filipowski, who runs the floor. Filipowski.
Most guards is the big guy runs. You know, he's open. Get him the ball. That's a high percentage shot.
Aaron Holiday has checked in as Ime Udoka has emptied his bench. Holiday floats it up and in. In his 18th season, Collier fires a 3. Rebounded by Holiday.
Uncle Jeff.
Uncle Jeff. There he is, green for 3. 2 years after they began their NBA careers with the Sonic/Thunder as Filipowski.
And both of them still out here playing and getting a
That 07 draft went from 5 to 1. Jeff Green at 5. Mike Lee, 4 of the 5 are still